Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tyson Brown here, and today's question that I'm going to be answering comes from a Snapchat follower, Dharma2132, and he said, what happens when you overeat and you binge over a night? Like how much is that going to affect your fat loss? And to be honest guys, it's not going to have a huge effect if you only have it for that one night, right? So I want to share with you a story. Like when I was younger, one night I came home from work, I was working really hard and I was tired and I was like, man, I just want to cook something and go to bed. And then so I decided, I've got nothing at home, what am I going to go and get? And I was trying to make a healthy choice and I decided to go and get Subway. So out of everything I could have chosen, I chose Subway, which I was pretty happy with, because otherwise I would have gotten like KFC or McDonald's or something bad. And I was pretty proud of myself. I was like, yes, I managed to get some Subway. And then so I finished it and I got home and I was like, I'm gonna get a drink of water. And what happened was, when I opened the fridge, I found a huge chocolate cake there. And my housemate left a note saying, my co-workers we didn't finish this at home, finish it off because I'm gonna get rid of it tomorrow. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have a little treat. I'm gonna have a little bit just because I've been good this week. And so I cut myself a piece of cake. And what happened was, as soon as that cake hit my mouth, I was like, oh my God, this tastes so good. And then so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna cut off a little bit more. And then so I cut off some more. And then what happened is, it was all hands off deck. I just ate that whole cake. I stood over the sink. I would just use my hands and my fingers, and I was literally like one of those, like you see on the movies, they're just like, that's exactly what I was like with that chocolate cake. And in my head, it was like, what are you doing? You're doing all this hard work. You know, I was telling myself that, but outside I was just like, this tastes so good. And then once I finished, I was just like, it was like I was back in reality, and I was like, oh my God, like I was so disappointed with myself. And I texted my coach, because I had a personal trainer, and I said, look, this is what I've done. He goes, I bet you it tasted good, didn't it? And I bet you feel like crap now. And I literally wanted to go and throw up in the toilet. I was like, yeah, I feel like crap. And then he just said, you know what? Get back on it tomorrow. Get back to how you were going. Don't weigh yourself and eat a little bit less food. And I was like, that's it? That simple? And so that's exactly what I did. I got straight back into my diet and my routine the next day. I ate a little bit less food than I usually would. I didn't weigh myself until the next day, until the next week, and I managed to lose 200 grams. Now, 200 grams is like nothing, right? 200 grams is nothing. But I was so surprised I still managed to do that after having the big binge, and that's when it hits me. It's not about what happens on one night. One night is not going to affect how you guys are going to, how it's going to affect your body fat. It matters overall. So if you stick with the consistency, instead of going, beating yourself up over it and going, I might as well not diet for the rest of the week. If you have that one simple slip up, all you need to do is to make sure that you go, okay, I've had the slip up, that's it. I'm going to get straight back onto my fitness and nutrition tomorrow, and I'm going to eat a little bit less carbohydrates and fats for the next day if I stuffed up. And it's as simple as that. Don't beat yourself up, because you've got to think about, this is the long-term approach. This is not a sprint. If you want to permanently lose stubborn belly fat, it's going to take a little bit of time. And if you can create better habits for yourself, you're going to be able to keep that belly fat off for longer. So if you have a binge and you stuff up, make tomorrow the next opportunity for you to start again nice and fresh and get back on the bandwagon. That's the video for today, guys. I hope it was informative. If you have any other questions, make sure to comment down below, and get my free chapter of the 6-pack ebook by just clicking down below. You're going to love it, and it's all about nutrition. So click down below, and I'll speak to you guys next time.